What is up, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Florida. So, I'm walking through a junkyard with one of my best buddies. What's up, Chav?
What's up, buddy?
So, what are we doing in Apache Junction besides for me, driving on the way to Florida in a limo that I have no business driving?
Working on junk, having fun, enjoying the nice weather while your friends are freezing to death.
It's kind of fun when you live in nice, warm places, huh?
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, what exactly are we here for?
So, we're working on the COE, and we got tired of driving it and not being able to see what's behind us. And I was here the other day, and I'm talking about needing mirrors, and Steve Sabowski's like, I got mirrors. And so we got an old Ford pickup over here. I took one of the mirrors. The other one's still on it, so that's what we're retrieving today.
You got some decent stuff in the yard.
He's got stuff hidden.
Oh.
Not for sale stuff.
Well, let's do a little walk around and let's see what's over here. Foam side bed. Dude, this truck looks actually pretty nice. 69 Highboy? Wow. Pretty quick.
We make it quick.
Yeah, in and out.
Yeah. When you're here on Sunday, you gotta be quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught.
Wait, hold on. I see something cool. You guys can keep going. I'm a sucker for what I'm thinking is a wagon. Oh yeah. So we found us another ranch wagon. Oh baby. Look at this thing. Oh man, that is cool. Oh, we even got the rear door. It's sitting in there. Country sedan. So cool. F600. Spotted me a Ranchero. Craig, if you need another one. And then look at this thing. Cool little F100. Alright, now we're gonna go to the secret spot from what he said. Alright, now we got some cool stuff. Look at this slick. Talk about patina. It might have caught on fire on the front. Yeah, definitely. Gosh, that is so cool. Caribbean turquoise. Oh yeah. Oh man, that is super cool. Dude, what is up with this?
That's plain. Don't get anywhere near that.
Gosh, this needs to be a burnout truck.
Right. Now, I've been trying so hard to get that one from him.
This needs to be a burnout truck. It's literally started to be burnt already.
It's a perfect color. Yeah, it was in a car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a insanely cool burnout truck. And it's still kind of Caribbean turquoise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Got a little fox body going. He's got a nice bullnose too. Look at that.
Junkyard dog.
Gosh. I like the scoop on it.
Right.
And the Lund visor. Oh yeah.
The old school tube front grill.
Yeah. This thing looks awesome. I love the color combo on it too.
Right.
And then random camper. I didn't realize that he had all of this. Look at that. That is such a cool
Yeah, this
tower.
was probably because this was always at the racetrack.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen this before. That is so cool. Does he use any of it or nah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It all runs and drives. I mean, pretty much everything.
Oh man, look at this OBS.
Yeah, that works. The tow truck works.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? Look at that thing.
Yeah.
4x4 F100?
Yes, sir.
Why has Steve been holding out?
Steve's got all the cool shit.
Why doesn't he use any of it?
He can only drive and work on so many. I mean, you've been to his house. He's got 10 times more.
That's true. Oh, man. I really like this OBS tow truck. How have you not commandeered it? I'm serious.
He's had this thing forever.
How have you not taken that?
He won't get rid of it.
I'm not talking about buying it. I'm talking about taking it. Dude. This thing looks incredibly cool. And it runs and drives?
Yep.
Lund visor.
Runs and
I'm assuming it's got a 7.3.
No, it's a 460.
Okay. Well, that's more reason not to drive it.
Steve hates 7.3s.
Another Denside flatbed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Steve's cool, but obviously Frank, his dad, was way cooler because Frank's the one who bought all this stuff.
Had a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they all enjoy the same stuff, but...
Oh, man. Dude, these tow rigs, why doesn't he have them like parked so people can at least see them when they drive by or whatever?
Nah, to him, it's just another truck.
That's so funny.
When you have so many cool trucks, that's... Yeah,
Yeah, they're not cool anymore?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
You've seen the crew cab there.
Yeah, I was going to wait to the end to show them that one.
Yeah.
I really like the camper on this thing. Look at the colors on that camper.
You know what the mean part is? Is Steve gets a lot of this stuff like for next to nothing.
Yeah, yeah, he's a actual junkyard.
Yeah.
Dude, this camper is huge. Yeah, this patina is incredible. Everything about this is, I mean, I'm sure it's roached. And then look at this crew cab.
They used to run parts back and forth to Pennsylvania in this truck.
So one of the things that I thought was really cool, specifically about this truck, is one, all the pinstriping. I'm a sucker for that. But two, you said there was no way Steve would ever give me a grill. Specifically, never, ever, ever off of his dad's crew cab.
Right.
But lo and behold, this is my old grill.
Yeah.
And Twix.
Did you see the really nice one in the back seat?
Da.
That's why he gave you the grill, because he had a nice one.
Yeah, but you said he wouldn't.
Yeah, I said he wouldn't give you the primo.
No, you said he wouldn't give me the grill
You
off
got
his
second
dad's.
best.
No, I got the one that he used to drive with his dad. I remember the story.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just rubbing it in.
That's fine.
I still love this thing. I love all the pinstriping. I mean, it's... Yeah, Steve doesn't realize how cool all his stuff is.
Steve's the coolest.
Yeah. Yep. All right, back to the house. And I don't know why we started the video not here.
Because you slept till 10 o'clock this morning.
It was like 10:40 actually.
Right, you didn't have enough time to do the
I felt
intro.
great.
Hi, this is Solomon. I'm back in Apache Junction. You know.
No, say it how I would say it.
Hi guys, my name is Solomon. We're back here in Great Apache Junction, Arizona.
That's not at all.
not it?
No.
Oh,
What is
man.
up, everybody?
What
Welcome.
is up? Oh yeah.
You.
I'm slipping.
Gosh. Dude,
Maybe it's because you're not putting out that many videos.
I just want to
anymore.
say, having a real bed to sleep in last night, primo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It was kind of funny because it literally is similar. You know, I get here and I'm like looking at the floor and I'm like, all right, this looks like King of Hammers. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be staying in an RV like King of Hammers.
You realize that's Lou's suite over there. I mean,
I thought that was the Solomon suite. Or is
well,
this going to be the Solomon suite?
he's claiming both. He said
Lou?
Lou's
No.
trying to kick you out.
No, not happening.
No, Lou's pretty cool, man.
Lou is very cool.
Yeah.
But what all do we have here?
Cool trucks.
Oh, man. And Midas. So while we're in town, or I'm in town, we're gonna go and have a bunch of fun with this thing. So there's nothing currently wrong with it other than the motor is starting to get weak and I'm gonna plan on rebuilding it pretty soon. But I want to take this thing off-roading, go play with it, enjoy it. So don't know what the plan is, but we're gonna regroup and start doing that. And then I could hear some music playing, so I'm gonna have the music turned off and I'll pick it back off. We could actually show everybody your shop. You know, this is probably the first time anybody's seen it because you and Travis don't want to show it to anybody. So it's badass. Look at this, guys. Every day, Amber gets to hang out over here with all her pink tools, the rat pink neon, her precious plasma table. This seems like everything you were always telling me you wanted. Almost? Almost. So what's not done? Let's picture it. Tell me.
It's just not done.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Needs more neons?
There's slots was up.
Way more? Is the blue gonna become pink? I feel like that's a necessity.
I'm not sure if that would fit in my oven.
Sounds like you need a bigger oven.
Yes.
So, let's show everybody your oven and your whole powder coat setup. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's just a little tiny for right now.
Yeah, but it makes it really nice and simple.
Signs and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Just enough. Nothing huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Little spray area, all the good stuff.
Yeah, everything works.
This bump side's pretty cool, too.
It'll be a quick flip.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna do? Take the big part of the bed off and make it cool? Put some wheels?
We were thinking.
Yeah.
We were thinking.
And then in here, you guys have been tinkering on this. I actually can't believe you have it running and driving.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Technically it's
Running.
not driving.
Yeah, running. So cool. And then that's Uncle Roger. And this is what he built and raced, because he's a wild man. And then you guys also been working on the COE.
Yep.
That's the mirror that we just took. So that was the one he had. Now he's gonna put this side on. Just gonna go goober that one up too, huh?
Chop, cut, rebuild.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Amber, do you want to tell us about how you made this bed so cool looking?
Well, the rest of it was rusted, so we just lightly sandblasted it. And then I put my chemicals on it and it flash rusted it, and we baked it in the sun, and now it looks cool.
It does. So Trav, is this the motor that is going to be going in there?
Hopefully.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
So I've been telling everybody that Route 66 run, June 8th, and you signed up.
I did.
So you both did. And this right here is going to actually get finished maybe.
Hey,
What?
you of all people shouldn't be saying maybe.
Look, my vehicles have motors in them.
Okay, I can have motor in this in 2 minutes.
All
and
right.
It can be even.
Mine looks like it runs. Just saying.
Let's get a FaceTime with Snickers, right?
I have.
Which also, Snickers is going on the same run, is it not?
Sure is. It's in way more pieces than this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we're not talking about me here. We're at your shop.
Well, we're just, we're comparing size right now.
I don't want to. We can already tell you're bigger. Look at the hands.
No. So the Crew 3.0 should be good.
66 F250 Crew. It's got pretty mediocre interior.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's all right. Kato does Dude. I still can't believe that you just...
Like, who starts with the interior
And then-
builds the whole truck around it? Like, let's get the interior done, and then let's do a motor swap, and let's paint, and let's do all this other different cool stuff.
I mean, it's hard to get into a guy who builds Slonaker award winners and all that. So when he's like, "Hey, drop it off," he calls it. Yeah, he's like, "Hey, I got 2 weeks. You want to bring something?"
Right.
All right.
There's always yes.
Yeah. Oh, we need to talk about your door.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
I guess the sun's not hitting it.
Oh, it's still pretty good. So, Nash, the guy that painted the door panels on the inside of the Midas, is pretty much the most gangster painter in this area. So now he has a little piece of art in the door. I love that.
Yeah, he said there's like 5 or 6 coats of clear over it.
It's so shiny.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And we're just enjoying. It's a gorgeous day. And we'll get into some shenanigans soon. And I'll pick you guys back up. Sitting here for too long. A lot of garage sodas. Here's the camera. Do you know how to work that?
Yep.
All right.
Come on, let's the intro. What's up, guys? This is Solomon.
Welcome to Jackass.
I'm gonna break my limo.
That's waffled.
Kyle, I'm not storing this thing here again. It's going to the crusher if it breaks.
Not Kyle. Why are you talking to him?
Yeah.
I got the title. I left the
keys in it. I was honestly surprised you didn't wake me up with Burnout.
I thought about just taking it this morning.
You gotta let it warm up.
Right.
You don't want to run it cold.
Is that what your mechanic said? Hey, have you checked the oil lately?
Nope.
Oh my God, let's look at the air filter. Well, it's not bad.
Hey, look. Water pump works.
Yeah, water pump's moving. So on this episode of Cribs, this is what it's like to live like solo, I guess.
It's a lot comfier than you are making it seem.
It's not bad. Just when you get to the dirt, you stop. We don't throw rocks.
No,
we're not black sheep. Oh yeah.
How'd I do, Chad?
Well, not bad.
I only hit the dirt a little bit.
Yeah. You didn't rip my gate track out, luckily. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Oh, I did.
Well, as long as the gate closes. If it doesn't close, I get the limo for free.
No.
Yeah.
It's closing. It's closing. Oh, yeah!
You were close.
That actually looks pretty good. Look at that. That's dude, that is
That's not bad.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's not a one-tire fire. It's actually a welded diff.
It's the best running thing you own.
Kyle knows how to build them.
That's a Del Fab machine
I
there.
promise if I built it, that thing wouldn't have made it 1,300 miles.
And
Definitely wouldn't have made it to Hammers.
it wouldn't have made it 4 days with you so far.
Yeah. The only thing that really happened was this. I backed into a bush. Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Amber. Now the question is, can we lay one the long ways like the first time that I came to the house?
Well, if I move the 91.
That's a yes. We can repave the driveway.
If you end up in the pond, I keep the limo.
No, the pond keeps the limo. It has to stay where it lands.
Wherever it crashes.
Yeah, we just pull the motor and
You
trans and
can't
put it into the
gravitate-
Midas.
You cannot gravitate towards Karen inside the garage.
I was planning on going that way. I was gonna land in Bailey's room.
For bad things.
Dude, how funny would it be if my tire explodes, takes out my bedside and Karen?
Not that funny, honestly. It is, when I think about it, it doesn't really make sense.
I'm gonna put this down. So let me guess. That looks like fun?
You got candy in the front seat?
What? Don't judge me.
For all the kids he's trying to get.
No, it is not. It is literally for me. All right. So, what do you, it doesn't need that long to crank. You could crank it.
Well, no, we're talking. I don't want that whee to interrupt our conversation.
I kind of like that interruption.
Okay. Long crank. I think we're almost there.
Nah. I like that you can kind of see the blower peek through right there. Oh yeah. You know what's better is it's your own property. And now on camera, whoever's driving is responsible for what happens. All right, so just don't drive it into your own lake or your own house.
Well, I might do that. I mean,
You're responsible.
if I drive it into the lake, you said it stays there.
You have to pay me back what I paid for it.
I'll pay you back what you paid for it.
All right. Hey, there's no marks over here yet.
There's no marks allowed over there.
Look at this thing. Gosh, that's cool. There, bud.
Did I make it most of the way?
I think you made it most of the way.
I think my mark's better than yours.
Hey, it's your house. I think you can just leave it parked right there.
Holy cow, look at that.
Yeah, I would say you didn't hit the dirt. So it's kind of cloudy.
Hey, no dirt.
No dirt.
Does Karen's run?
No, this is way better. Karen's was wider
Karen's was smooth.
and blacker, way darker. It was like,
Yeah.
it's kind of still there.
And
So
it
last
kinda
night,
matches it.
well, just so you know, last night when I got here, that right there, that little cute one, that I did a little bit, but I was like, I can't do this. I wanted to do this because you actually had it empty.
But you can, I mean, look at Karen's. Like, it kicked out the same place. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy. That was how many years ago and it's still there? Which means this will pretty much be here forever.
we got a little closer over on the corner.
Yeah, I started getting worried, but I'm like, I'm sure he's looking.
I'm watching it. There's
Yeah.
not mirrors.
Yeah. Had you not, I feel like if you wouldn't have been so close, you would have kept going.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap around the corner.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty good. I mean, it almost made it into the pond. All right, well, back to the garage. What year is this Model T?
26.
So 26. And Roger, you worked on these brand new in the factory, right?
Really? You can hit them on camera. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I won't file a assault charge. I promise. We don't gotta crank it?
No, it doesn't start.
I love how the whole thing's shaking.
Right. Burnout.
Good start. Blowing gas every time we do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was holding.
Oh, wow. That's a lot quieter.
Right.
It's crazy. This is literally 100 years old.
Yeah, 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, something we can hear.
Roger, you look great for your age, bud.
What's that?
You know what the coolest part is? Is every time I see him ripping around on this tractor, and he's, you know, like 4 years old driving this tractor.
Driving way too crazy in that thing. Yeah.
How hard is it to start that one up? Or we can't do burnouts with that?
No, it'll start. He can start it.
I don't think we should do burnouts.
No, we're not gonna do burnouts.
I thought, but it's got a wheelie bar. No, that's no fun. Look, it's got wheelie stand bars. It's got all that stuff.
No.
What? No.
This transmission rear end, this thing originally had 30 horsepower, so it hasn't broke yet.
Have you how high have you had it standing?
What's that?
How high have you had it stand up?
As high as them wheelie bars. More I want it to lift to the front, just move them up.
That's funny. Gosh, that's awesome. So cool. Been here the whole day, and I haven't even gone into the Midas at all. But that's about to change, because we're gonna go take it to my favorite spot and go take some photos and videos with it. So here she is. I haven't seen her since, SEMA time, but Amber and Travis have been using it and keeping it ready. So let's 1, 2, 3. There we go. She just was a little cold. everybody. So last night we had a lot of fun. This morning I started with cleaning this thing out. All the carpet was really gross. Got all my stuff back out of it. I vacuumed all the floors. Started getting this thing all tidy. And, you know, just kind of cleaner. And now we got Steve's Bronco, the Midas, and the Bull. So we're gonna end this video and we're gonna start another one. So like, subscribe, comment, and in the next one we're gonna take all three of these off-roading, which we're actually about to do right now.